right, this is lesson 6 of the Selling on Twitter 101 series. It is our second to last video, so I wanted to thank you so much for getting this far in the class. So, scaling up your outreach on Twitter. That's what this is all about. Why we've been talking about this. Why I've been discussing this for the past, I don't even know, 10 videos. If you're serious and you really want to get into sales heavy and you're not using Twitter, well, you're missing out. LinkedIn is slowly getting slower and slower. Gen Z, they're getting older, but guess what? They're not really about LinkedIn. It's the same constant stories on LinkedIn that they got fatigued out of. People figured out the algorithm. It's the sob stories. It's the come up stories. It's I got fired. It's I got hired. Those are the posts that kind of get pushed up. So a lot of the posts around your product get pushed out. Whereas Twitter, if you're getting engagement based on your niche discussions, which are basically one sentence and informal and having fun, you can really sell hard. I've seen myself, a CEO, go from 0 followers to 6,000 in 6 months, brought in a $1 million pipeline, and they only do about 5 to 6 million a year. So he brought $1 million on his own, and his job, he has 40 BDRs, so they're doing their own thing. So he was making surplus money. It wasn't even his job. He just got really into Twitter. So started outpacing the BDRs and then was able to lay them off straight up, save a lot of costs internally. So those are some of the benefits, right? Increase your outreach on Twitter, increase your audience, keep talking about niche topics. Then at the end, once you have a following, you have social proof now, and then increase your revenue because you're essentially selling to the people who are following you, right? Automation tools. Use an automation tool. I mean, we have one, TweetDM. It helps you save a lot of time figuring out who to reach out to, who to contact, who to do all those things, and then who to actually DM and automate that process so you're not having to constantly DM people on your own. You can do it while you're sleeping. And guess what? The tool helps avoid automated replies, helps reduce the amount of fatigue a customer gets because guess what? You're not going to message people who already responded to you. It's going to stop that. It doesn't message anyone who essentially received a message from you in the past, right? So these features are built in. Definitely check us out. And you can see us on tweetdm.com. Here's our prospecting tool here. And you'll notice you can actually search profiles, select them based on their bios and all that. And see, here's some of the brands that are using us. But we have a unique search engine. We have list building. And then we have inbox and lead management. So you can actually even tag your customers, add notes, all that stuff, all in one place. And by the way, you don't only have to set up one account. You can set up 10 accounts. So all your BDRs, everyone on one account. Tracking your outreach. So we do have tracking on there, but let's say if there's other tools that you were looking for in terms of Twitter analytics, there's tools out there like Hootsuite and Sprout as well. But it's really good to track your engagement rates, your click-through rates, and your conversion rates. And you can do that through UTM parameters, et cetera, whatever links you're posting on your tweets. Then finally, once again, do not DM tweets. You can post them on your Twitter account, but do not DM them. Put them on your feed, but not DM. And then once again, optimizing your outreach. Once you've tracked your metrics, you kind of have all this data, right? Keep improving, keep testing, keep doing all that stuff, and you'll be in a really, really good spot. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the final video, the conclusion.